Can we read together? He said, but he giveth more grace. Please hear me now, because if there's anything any man in this world, is grace. So grace is what makes the difference. The difference between two men is what? Is grace. That's why you see it's an error to envy somebody. Than to envy somebody, beg God to give you the grace. Whatever a man does and become is by the grace that was given to them. Because grace is in levels, grace is in dimension. In other words, the amount of grace working in somebody's life is different from the amount working in another person's life. And this is what separates human being to levels. Human beings are created with equal opportunity, but how they individually open themselves up to grace become the faction, become the different and divide man. Hear me, the Bible said twins was going to be born, twin, Jacob and Esau. They were twins, but before they came to this world to begin to argue who's senior who by age, who is more than who by age, God has already separated them by grace. They were not separated by age, but they were separated by grace, which means you might be age mates and not grace mates. Hear me again. It is possible to be what? Age mates, classmates, schoolmates, compound mates, but when it comes to grace, no mates. Now level. That's why somebody is having private jet in the same compound. Somebody have limousine, somebody have machine, then somebody have bicycle. They are all human beings, but the manifestation of grace has actually affected them even materially. So grace can affect you materially. It is easy for some people, it is difficult for some people. Some have a happy life, some don't have. So grace separates men. It is look that the day you understand grace, man, that day you will know that human being is not your problem. In fact, the effort you are putting to be recognized by a man, the effort you are putting to be accepted by people, the effort you are putting to find people, you will put them in the place, in the secrets. You will practice secrets that will increase your own grace, because grace happened to people. Jacob was made the senior by the spirit. Esau was made the senior by age. One was made by grace, one was made by age, and their manifestation is not the same. Even though when the Bible said Esau said, I am blessed, I don't need anything again, we never heard him again from there. But today the Bible said God sent his word into Jacob, but lighting in Israel. God continued with Jacob. The future continued with Jacob, not with Esau. Their mother tried to help him, but this thing was already organized in the spirit. Whether she not cook any venison, what God said would have still come to pass. That was why they wasted their effort. What the mother did was a waste of time. What Jacob did was a waste of time. In fact, the blessing they received from their father was a wasted blessing, because the Bible said at a particular time he heard God and said, unless you bless me. I used to say, if that blessing he received was working, why will he still be asking for another what? I pray for somebody here. May the Lord increase grace in your life. May grace multiply in your life. If I were you, I will shout the best of amen. And because this is what you need to be different in life, you need grace. You need grace in your home, grace in your marriage, grace in your ministry,